Hello folks and welcome back to Cybernight's Flashpoint, where last time we started the mission Airy Hammer. The first part of which had basically we're trying to assassinate someone on the penthouse in the Skyrise arcology, but we had to take out someone in the basement first. And that was hectic. We left that with sec level 8 at very least, if not more than that, and that went very, very badly, mainly because it was supposed to, right? The guy was already hidden. The hardened target was in a room filled with people and had a bunch of bodyguards, so to kill that one person and leave quietly would have been surprising. Anyway, next stage. Now we have to get. Now we're at the top. If we start with the same level of sec level, we're gonna be at like sec level 8 or something to start with, which is gonna be crazy. We've already come this high. We need to make our payday up here in the towers. The VIP will be arriving soon and we'll head directly for the security zone. If they can reach it, we'll have missed our chance to take them out. The shielding on the skyrise is making it hard to pick up exactly where the VIP will be arriving. We'll take a central position. This place is cavernous and we need to be sure we can cut the VIP up before they can escape our net. We do not know where the VIP will arrive or where their exit will be. We should advance towards the center's area while maintaining stealth if possible. At the end of the first turn, we'll know their exit point will be and you can further improve position, and the second turn the VIP will arrive. Repeat, all bodyguards will start with the highest alert status of any living guard, so we do not allow any alerted guard to survive any turn. We're already at plus... Oh, Jesus, this is a big map. Okay, so we don't know where they're arriving. We see, like, in my head, right, they are arriving. In my head, they are arriving means that, sec level 11. They would be arriving here. In my head, that makes sense. They would be arriving here. They would be arriving here. Right? Because they are arriving. But who knows what the hell the game thinks. Cameras. What do we have to work with here? A bunch of... all the cameras are over there. That's fine. Bunch of shock fields. I don't think I've ever been in a mission with this high sec level starting. Right. Let's move up. The highest alert level of any living guard. That's the big thing. The highest level of any living guard. You're turning that way. You're going that way. Okay. The fifth. This is currently sleeping. So we will know where they're heading to. And then we'll know where they're arriving at. Right. Blarg turns that way. Boto moves over there. Get inside. We can turn off all cameras until the end of next turn. And we can cancel deployment of reinforcements, which we're going to have to do real soon. We're getting +6 tally at the moment. The VIP wants to get over there. Okay. Okay, we get that. Again, I assume... My assumption is that they will arrive over here, or maybe from these lifts. That is also an option. That is also a possibility, I suppose. In which case... I guess these are the lifts, right? They're either landing or they're coming up the lifts, which means this is also a possibility. So Blarg is doing that. Blarg is not doing, is moving, is looking this way, which is actually not allowed. So doesn't matter, does it? Blarg rolled so well that Beggar and Ghost still go after. Oh, for God's sake! We're sinking. Just to get them out of the way before the Blarg turns out. And Boto is just moving that way, okay. So. Tau, Gamma. Urk is over there, Ata's over there. Okay. There's no wall here, so not too bad. Like, I want to just knock out my target and leave. And I think I called the last episode of this, but I maintain this. I want to know what my exfil options are at the beginning of a mission. Unless it makes no sense to do that. If it makes no sense, fair enough, it makes no sense. But if there's any reason why I should know my exfil mission, if there's no reason why I shouldn't know my exfil opportunities, I want to know my exfil opportunities. It makes no sense for that not to be the case. Like, this is a skyrise. I would have a plan of how to leave, and it wouldn't be through the lifts, I don't think. Over here. I think for this mission, knowing what I know now, a wire ghost would have been better. Right, Beggar. Because you can still hear you, my god. Better. Okay, boat is doing that. I'm assuming the person's arriving maybe via the lifts. If not arriving from behind us, then maybe via the lifts. Reinforcements, of course. They're all unaware, though. It's fine. They've arrived unaware. Here they come. And they just TP'd in from nowhere. As soon as they'll start fleeing at a sprint towards the exit zone. Are they moving slowly then? Oh, for God's sake! Oh, for God's sake. Why? Like, they've arrived in the middle of the floor, and Kupo is the VIP in full armor with a massive gun. That's a VIP we're meant here to assassinate in a skyrise building. Game, you need a civilian token. Because Kupo does not fit the target of a assassinatable VIP. That's not how this works. Right, Boto's gonna die, essentially. Are they just moving towards the exfil? So towards that thing? And our exfil's gonna be like back here, isn't it? Like unavoidably our exfil's gonna be way back there. Oh, I moved to exactly the wrong place because, oh, this is all a nightmare. Starting at 12 has already been a disaster, but I don't know how to avoid starting at that high a value when... I don't know what I could have done differently in the previous one. It went badly, sure, and it could, knowing what I know now, it would have gone slightly better, but I don't know how I would have been able to do so much better. Does that make sense? Like, how could I have gone that much better? Right, let's see about you two. You're heading back that way. You're going that way. You're going over there. What are you doing? We don't know because it turns ended. Unfortunately, this guy's still coming this way, which makes my life a lot harder. You've moved already, right? Urk's moved already. Okay, good. Urk is moving at 20, which means even if I ended your turn right now, there's like a 50-50 chance you go before them. And Ghost definitely will not. Kupo not moved? More bodyguards. Not critical as well, because why not? When's Kupo going? This has gone so badly. Koopa's not even moving. Like, I kind of want Koopa to be alerted so that at least we can get... Koopa will come to my, like, my kill zone. Move this far, please. Beggar's hidden, but Beggar needs to go kill this guy now. Right. Get inside the area here. Ghost, unfortunately, has got to deal with this one now, so like two people Ghost has to deal with. This is a test to see how high we can get. How high we can get the what's name to go. What do you got? What's no, that's Kumu. There's Kumu. Kumu's already gone. The Kumu's already gone, but the thing is so far that way I can't even tell. Kumu has something that I can't even tell what it is. There are too many people on the board. Heal yourself. And just wait. Move over here. And you still didn't manage to kill all of them. Jesus Christ. Learn to land around. Twice! Oh, hey, you can actually hit a bullet. My god, you surprise me. You genuinely shock me that you actually managed to hit a shot right now. You can move up because you're gonna be required up there. Whose mission was this again? I can't remember whose mission this was again. Even more bodyguards, hooray. You're bleeding out. After image. You're down. Target's down. Time to get off the killing floor. And the exfil's all the way over there. Because of course it is! Hang on. Extraction options, plural. Plural. No, it's not plural, it's singular. There's one extraction option, it's that one over there. There's no two ways about this. That's the only way out of here. Okay. Fine. Lovely. Beautiful. Fantastic. You're best to leave right now, essentially. But it's going to be silly, because like, a lot of people are going to die for this one. heal yourself because you can. Just run. Run somewhere we can be in cover. This is gonna be. We're gonna do 2 turns of no reinforcements at least. That ghost. They're over here. We need to get. Hang on, where the hell are we? I got turned around. Can you get some more damage, please? Here's some more recoil. Hit one of them. Get into cover at least. Move to there, because I'm gonna basically plop a high X over there if I can chuck a high X. No, I can't, it's slightly out of range. Damn. Okay, well, I'll move a little bit closer. Full G5 flare is a tank. Did I hit at all? I can't even tell. One guard is missing. Really? Is guard missing? Well, let's ghost out of action, whatever that means. Stop it! How many are there? Not enough, like, just less than you want. Maybe I can see. I got cover from behind me. How many people I'm going to lose today is a big question, right? Bleeding out for you as well. I mean, what do you even do at this point, you know? Maybe we get arcane. Maybe we can get after image out of this place if we're good, but unlikely. Whoever gave us this job is, frankly, burned them. Take 200 points of damage in a single hit. Yeah, definitely did that. That definitely happened today. Stop it. I said stop it. Go over here. There's no point. I go over there and what? I would walk into the lion's. Well, we're about to find out what happens when stuff like this happens. Because I have no idea. Like, this mission was lost in the previous mission, essentially. And I'm genuinely interested to see how, what happens. Like, what is the like, what happens? Generally, what happens, like, if after image goes down, which looks exceedingly likely this turn. Hey, it's not. Really? Oh, really? Come on. That's annoying. Also gonna try for it. There's a percentage chance that they miss all their shots. Like, this is a mission where we figure out what happens when people die. At least what happens when the main character dies. What happens when the cybernet goes down. Well, we know this. Because right now, I get the feeling they're letting us live. Because Kumu can't reach in time. You're out of here. Although you're gonna get hit with multiple shots of... Alright, you're out of here. Let's get you out of... Let's make you leave immediately. I'm pretty certain Kumu can't stop after him from leaving. This is just personal at this point. The internet will slow us up and it will disappear. Will we? Will we really? Victory. This was not a victory. This was horrendously bad. We lost two very important people. Everything was wrapped up nicely. Not true. Though our target did not have a good night. We were too fast. The bodyguards didn't have a real chance. Again, not true. That's why I hired you after. Mongrel, you need to burn in a fire. Survived. Injured is wounded. Injured for 12 days, wounded. We got plus 20 heat total. Which is funny, because we have... How long until the next big mission we need to do? We have 5 days until Carnivore, which is important. Right. Send for treatment. 4 days, 18 hours, get it done. Send for treatment. 5 days, 6 hours, get it done. Send for treatment. 7 days, get it done. What have I got? I've got glassed lungs. You've got... You're stressed. Of course you're stressed. You're stressed because of course you're stressed. Let's get some men. Let's get some basic... Is it basic first aid? Okay, so if we go filters... Medical. Medical kit is the... First aid kit is the one we were using before. Medical kit is that which with 2 charges. Frankly... buy like 10 of those and equip it. And you were on the B2 juice, weren't you? You were on the hacking drugs. Wait, buy hacking drugs. Loaded dust is the better version, isn't it? It's 2 juice tokens. Yes, Lotus dust is better. So get me like 10 Lotus tokens, 10 Lotus juice, dust, and equip it. So you're a myopathic twitch. Okay, fine. That was an absolute disaster. Who's stressed out to hell? You're an injury, you're in treatment, so I can't send you to detox now anyway. Right, well, let's let some time pass because we need what? We have 5 days, so let as much of this stuff as trigger as possible. I've been pointed at valuable decartel data block buried in one of the hideouts. Need to deploy a virus by specing the CPU. I'll do this. CPU spike job. That's done as well. We're still waiting for tokens to come out for this one, so upgrading this gives you more potential tokens. Right now, I think we're gonna. It's too expensive. Essentially, is the problem right now. This needs upgrade. Upgrade that. Tasks 2 out of 3 still. Because we need to get that heat down as much as possible, but we have to let things happen. Because right now we're at what, 5 days to the next token. Efficiency grows on 3 days, so that's could be useful. Right, that's going to come as well. Matsumoto dirty secret. I can truly trust all this. I'll turn over the data site. Before things completely went to hell by the Matsumoto, I took something from them. It's a risky play, but you must have sensed it was going to end very badly. I didn't steal anything Matsumoto could really talk about. It's a shadow site working off the grid on something valuable. For now it's my secret, but I think if we work long enough, it's a profitable heist we can pull someday. You don't need to keep insurance against it, Angel, but it's your secret. We're all entitled to them, I guess. I have a good feeling about this one. When the time comes, we'll hit this black site together. She's getting a new stolen shadow site backstory, and if she exceeds 60% loyalty, she'll be willing to divulge the details. If you got 60% back loyalty? 50%. So this is not related to your brother, then. You just happen to have the same story. We're currently burning 1 per day still. Right, influence limit Blake for judge. You have a favor. Armor blueprints level 1 to 3. Please get that. So judge, contacts. Judge is now doing. Oh, you were buying armor blueprints level 1 to 6. Never mind. I thought that was selling stuff. I don't think you were the person selling stuff to me. Hung around their office, hung around their apartment, and then we had a nice late chat late at night. I think you understand now. There, okay, medical stuff. I've recently heard that Detective Oscar Kova is heading this investigation and the SWAT raid. Is that going to be an issue? Only that we shouldn't wait any longer. It's likely going to move every day. This is the carnivore, right? You can't pick in the slow walk this one? Nope. This is the carnivore job, which is going to happen soon anyway. It will happen, unavoidably. We have our efficiency grind token. To a point where I'm going to use that there and immediately just do that immediately, just to bam that there. Right, So you're ready to train. Can I improve your efficiency grind? Lower it down to 20 days. I'll take that. You're ready to train twice, 2 levels. Get another charges over there. That gives us another cooldown and interference spike. There's more range and interference spike, more initiative penalty for interference spike. An AoE interference spike. Critical surge gives you initiative as well. Gives you shorter cooldowns. Honestly, shorter cooldowns is something I'll need to take for this. And shorter cooldown on sync as well. Beggar. There you go. Have your preempt. Which you need to put a point in to get an extra charge into. No. Well, we can. An extra charge or preempt. Go for that. Right. Zero tasks at the moment. Cryo cooling for you. We could get up there, but it's going to look. We need to improve our cryo scrubber here. 180, but we'll have to do that unavoidably. Your carnivore's 1 day away. That'll take me 3 days, so we can't do that. It'll have to happen after we get back. Detox as well for a lot of people. The whole thing has been a disaster, really. Send for treatment. We'll send you for Dr. Ash. Right, folks. I didn't want to do this right now, but I guess this is the last chance. Either we're doing dot or we're canceling dot. Now there's someone giving you a good reason to keep her, or she's gone. Anyway, folks, I'll catch you all next time. See you then, and bye-bye.